Man, Tony Montana, he's back at it again. He's going out like Tony Montana and Scarface in the last scene. He's taking everybody with him, man. Anybody can get it. Now, I am trying to hit 4,700 subs before the end of the week. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. I think we need about 93 more people to hit that subscribe button. I definitely appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button for your boy. Now, Tony Khan, bro. This dude is different. He going back at WWE. And, you know, I think just to cut to the chase, I think he's rightfully, you know, defending himself. But at the same time, he does not have the benefit of the doubt at this point. Tony Khan has had Twitter fingers in the past. His show can't stop throwing shots at WWE. And I think at this point, AEW is just basically anti-WWE. And unfortunately, it's not cool to be anti-WWE at the moment because WWE has all the talent, has all the momentum, has all the money. Like it was cool being anti-WWE when Roman Reigns was getting dog food poured on him. It was cool being anti-WWE when The Fiend was getting buried by Goldberg. But now that Rhea Ripley is the champion and she's doing some great work, Gunther's the champion doing some great work. Roman Reigns is maybe, like, as much as we want to hate him, as much as some of us want to not like him, including myself, I don't want to like Roman Reigns, but it's hard not to like Roman Reigns. WWE has all the momentum right now, so it's not cool to be the anti-WWE company right now. And you see that in the ticket sales, you see that in the ratings, you see that in just the lack of fan interest and how every day you cannot go on Twitter, go on social media without seeing some negative press, negative energy towards AEW, and rightfully so. And because of stuff like this, now if you don't know, Jinder Mahal and Seth Rollins, they had a confrontation which led to, for some reason, Jinder Mahal just getting an automatic world title match. Is like, I could call out AEW booking all the time, and the reason y'all might not see me call out WWE's booking because this is the booking I grew up with. I know it's terrible. I know it's bad at the very least. I know it doesn't make sense at the very least. And, you know, it has its great moments. It has its ups and downs. And the only reason I call out AEW's booking more than I call out WWE's booking is because, again, I grew up with WWE. AEW was supposed to be different. AEW was supposed to be the sports-based wrestling company that actually made sense. But it doesn't anymore, like such as Hook just getting a world title shot against Samoa Joe out of nowhere. How do you go from the pre-show to Samoa Joe? You know, like, how do you go from the pre-show to the world title match? And that's basically what Tony Khan's problem was people having a problem with Hook going from the pre-show to Samoa Joe when you got Jinder Mahal, who he says hasn't won a match in 364 days, which I'm sure he actually Googled, and then just getting a world title match. And I agree, but Tony Khan, we know WWE booking can be bad. We know it can be terrible. We know it cannot make sense. We know the continuity can be bad. We know that. But its highs are much higher than your highs, and you were supposed to be better than that. You were supposed to be different. Now, I'm going to read these tweets before I go on a rant. He says, a double standard. At Hook, at Hook, 28-1 career record on winning streak calls out the champ. A logical challenge sparks outline outrage. Jinder Mahal, has literally lost every single match he's in for the past year. Immediately gets the title shot. Where's the rage? Hashtag AEW Dynamite tomorrow on TBS. Now USA, this was a response to USA and just overall fan criticism. Like, if he just responded to USA, maybe he would have some sympathy. But when you go at just Jinder Mahal, or when you just go at, you know, fan outrage and fans for not keeping the same energy, it's gonna blow back in your face. Pause. And USA, they made a joke about Tony Khan because if you don't know, in the media call, Tony Khan defended AEW's lack of business, lack of ticket sales, lack of ratings and stuff like that, and he like cited cage match ratings for some reason. So USA took a dig at him, and somebody brought up how Jinder Mahal and Seth Rollins have a history, a past in NXT, how Seth Rollins dethroned or beat Jinder Mahal to become the first ever NXT World Champion. So USA, snarky ass, responded to this and said, "What was the cage match rating?" So So Tony to this said, "A moral victory for USA. A moral victory for USA Network is one more win than their world title challenger Jinder Mahal, who has in the past 364 days." Because it's literally, I'm gonna repeat this because if maybe it's because my reading is off. I do have dyslexia. I'm self-diagnosed with dyslexia, but this tweet is just bad. A moral victory for USA is one win more than their world title challenger Jinder Mahal has in the past 364 days. Because it's been literally a full year since he won a match, you really put AEW in our place getting Jinder Mahal in a big match on your TV show. Do it more often. I do believe that Jinder Mahal being in any type of match is going to get more ratings. It's going to, they could put Jinder Mahal wrestling fucking who's a jobber? The Miz. They could put Jinder Mahal in the Miz, and it's going to have better ratings than AEW Dynamite. I just think you got to stop worrying about the online backlash. I thought he was, and I thought he was done with. That's what he said at the press conference, at least. Let me fix that. I didn't think he was. I know he wasn't. I know he's full of shit when he says he's not caring about it, but it's just like I'm done being like sad about this because I just don't know. I gave up on AEW. I give up on AEW. It's done. It's cooked. But I'm gonna go get some content out of this. I'm going to get some content out of this. So I think it's just one of those things where, man, you gotta you just you can't do nothing but sit back and laugh. You just enjoy the show. And you got AEW fans even telling this man this is bad. And of course you got the enablers. Those are the loyal 750K who watch every week. Those are enablers. And I'm gonna make a different video about it because he's basically doing Triple H's job for him. And but I think Tony Khan is very unprofessional, and we can't keep treating him like he's a kid. And I think this just proves CM Punk right for wanting to get out of here. When he worked with children, if you peep, when CM Punk said he works with children, he was low-key pointing his thumb at Tony Khan. Rewatch that clip when he said, "I'm hurt, I'm tired, and I work with children." Rewatch that. He's low-key pointing at Tony Khan. Low-key. And I think it's ironic because maybe he wasn't doing it on purpose, but it turns out to be true. And again, if this is what he's saying in public, if this is what he's doing in public, imagine what he's doing behind the scenes. We heard multiple stories about him, even fanboying over CM Punk, but CM Punk told this man, stop feuding with WWE. You got to stop competing with them. You're not going to knock off WWE. You have to be the best version of AEW. And I don't know what the best version of AEW was. I like to assume it was 2021. But, it's just, man, it's ugly. It's ugly, and I don't see it getting any better, and I feel bad for the fans. I feel bad for those fans who watch religiously. But actually I don't, man, because y'all go ride for that man either way. So I don't know. I just, yeah. I hope for the best for, like, the talent, like Hook. I love Hook. He deserves this look because he's been booked to oblivion. But I do think he could have been booked better to get there. But I'm just happy to see it, I'm just happy to see it. But, hey, it is what it is. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. Again, I am trying to hit 4,700 subs before the end of the week. I need about 93 more people to hit that subscribe button. Have a beautiful night. Sub to Act. Peace.